Hi everybody. Today I just finished, a 10 or 11 songs list. 10 cover versions of Bob Dylan songs. And the idea came from one of my viewer, Kio Lasmash. I just hope that I pronounce it correctly. And he is one of my very regular viewers, and I thank you for that. And this was a pretty good idea. Of course, there were so many cover versions of Bob Dylan songs by several artists, and I don't know all these cover versions, but it's just a list of some of my favorites, okay? And they could be in any order. Okay, so the first one from my list is Lady Lay, which was covered by the Birds, and it came out as a single, and it also appeared on this compilation, which is called The Birds Play Dylan. And I love, right from the beginning, the choir, singing the chorus. All these women singing, lay, lady, lay, woo, this is something big. Really love that version. Okay, the next one is a cover by Roger McGuinn, without the birds, leader of the birds, but without the birds. He made that version as a solo artist, and it's all right, man. It appears on the Easy Rider soundtrack, and the version is quite similar to the original, except the beat goes a little bit faster. There's more punch, to the song, and I love the harmonica, so it's all right, ma. The next one is the Mighty Quinn, or Quinn the Eskimo. That's the way it was called, for the original version. So the Mighty Quinn by Manfred Mann did a good pop version. Come on within. Good version. The next one is It's All Over Now, Baby Blue by Van Morrison and them. Uh, just love the way I love the version, just the way Van Morrison sings it. It's pretty good. Okay, the next one is a cover by the Turtles. It ain't me, babe. No, 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 it ain't me, babe. And I love the pop sensibility that they brought to their version. Pretty good version. The next one is All I Really Wanna Do by Sonny and Cher. I think they just removed a couple of lines, and just like the Turtles, I like the way I like the pop sensibility that they brought to their version. All I really wanna do. Good version. Okay, the next one is a cover by the Birds, and it is My Back Pages. Crimson flames died through my ears. Da, 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 da. I love the way they electrified the song, and I love the organ. Pretty good versions of My Back Pages. The next one is another Birds cover. The Birds were, I think they were great to wrote their own song too, but they were pretty good at playing uh, Dylan covers, and Mr. Tambourine Man is one of the best cover version of a Bob Dylan song for sure. Once again, this is another example where they remove a couple of lines. They made the song a little bit shorter, and they brought that famous intro to the song, and this was an invention. This was something created by Roger McGuinn, leader of the Birds, and everybody knows, that famous intro. Unforgettable intro, and After that, of course, we hear all their harmonies. Hey, Mr. Tambourine Man, play a song for me. And I think this version was as famous as the original version, probably. So Mr. Tambourine Man by the Birds. The next one is a song from this same album by the Birds, once again. And it is All I Really Want to Do. Just like Sonny and Cher, the Birds also did their own version, and there's something very remarkable, about that version. For the original version, it's versus chorus formula, and the chords are D, A, E, I think. There are three or maybe four chords. And I love that, especially that part, from the original version. Bob Dylan sings, I don't want to fake you out, take a shake or forsake you out. I ain't looking for you to feel like me, see like me, or be like me. And with the Birds, they took that verse and they turned it into a bridge, and the chords, the melody is totally different. They use a G chord, a B minor chord, and it goes like that. I don't want to fake you out, take or shake or forsake you out. I ain't looking for you to feel like me, see like me, or be like me. Wow, remarkable. They almost did their own song, even if the credit goes to Bob Dylan, for the lyrics. And this is probably my favorite or second favorite cover version of a Bob Dylan song. Great version. And finally, the last one, of course, how can we? I can't forget that version. And I'm talking about All Along the Watchtower by Jimi Hendrix, which appears on Electric Ladyland. What a great cover! And he just took, that folk song, that sort of a folk song, and he turned it into something very heavy and psychedelic at the same time. And I love all the guitar work, the lead guitar, the wah wah effect, guitar solo. Wow, and this is probably the most famous cover version of any Bob Dylan songs. But these are probably, if I had to choose, 5 or 6 favorite cover versions of Bob Dylan songs. I think I would go for songs like My Back Pages, uh, Mr. Tambourine Man, All I Really Want to Do by the Birds, and All Along the Watchtower, of course, by Jimi Hendrix. So that was it for my list. I hope that you enjoyed, and I'd like to know what is your favorite or some of your favorite cover versions of Bob Dylan songs. So thanks for watching, and see you for my next video.